Good afternoon. Welcome to C.ex Stadium. Thank you, Steve Haney, for a great afternoon of your Oztag calling. And great to have your company. Jeff Killick taking you through the last grand final of the afternoon. Exciting stuff. The women's 20s grand final. And it's the Irish Exiles who finished first up against the Great Britain Exiles. So Ireland versus Great Britain. Well, this will be game on. And special mention to Sarah Williamson, who's checked in on our Instagram at Big Mouth Jeffro, and she says, go the GBs. And who are you going for? We'd love to know where you're watching from. And Sarah's watching from Western Sydney in New South Wales. And great to have your company, Sarah. And she's going for the Great Britain Exiles. Here we go. The women's 20s grand final. Now, if you haven't been watching all day, this is the story. If they're first place, if they're highest place, they will win if it's a draw. So there's no extra time, as it's been all day. 15 minutes each way. Changeover at half-time, no half-time break. So Irish Exiles have got that advantage. So Great Britain need to win it by a clear score, 1 point or more. Great stuff. It's been a perfect afternoon. And I'll take this opportunity also just to thank all the cameramen, all the production staff as well that are sending this through the KO live stream. There's a lot that goes into this, and they were here at sunrise setting up in some quite cold, miserable conditions. And here we are still late in the afternoon. So I thank all the production staff for getting this one to air for the International Tag Federation. Well done, and congratulations to you. So who wins this, the Irish Exiles or Great Britain Exiles? Love to know. You can check in at Big Mouth Jeffro. I'll put a little post up there, some Oztag photos, so you'll know you're on the right page to comment, at Big Mouth Jeffro with a J. And great to have from Townsville, KHP Jeffo. KHP Jeffo watching from Townsville. Been enjoying it all afternoon. I bet it's nice and balmy up there right now. She's a cold 17 degrees and a little bit of moisture around. Just late in the afternoon. It's been a little bit unpredictable. Sun's out and then it's cloudy and a little bit of cold. But right now there's a little bit of a breeze behind the Great Britain team, running from right to left of your screen as Ireland take it up. And plenty of pace early by the under-20s Ireland side here as they work their way to the middle. Steps off, comes a short side, decides to put a little kick in, but I don't know, maybe that one needed to be a little bit deeper. Well, that's just their game plan here, the Irish ladies, to get them on the back foot and make them work from down in their own half. But as you can see, those Great Britain jerseys, a couple of them have got big smudge marks right down the front. And I would say that, dare say, they've scored some tries throughout the day on their belly. Or maybe they've saved some. A minute in on the KO live stream for the International Tag Series, and that's a lovely tag right there, just centre field in front of the broadcast box here. So they go for the kick. That's a nice 50-10. There's no one at home there, but I just don't know if it's going to make it. It's just pulled up short in that damp stuff. So tough kick from this side of the field to the other, but nonetheless, still a good kick, and there's a mistake. There's a mistake. That's as good as getting a 50-10, because now Great Britain on the attack and Ireland on the back foot early. Now come this left side, one off the ruck, make it 2. Looking for the quick play the ball. Ireland hold their ground. Short side, dummies, goes to self, tags off. And as you can see on the Great Britain team, if you can read the numbers on your screen, let me know, because there's some hard ones there. White numbers on white singlets. Great for commentators. Here we go now from the centre field, turns, almost goes through. Lucky we got a camera doing some tight shots here today, so hopefully I can credit the right girls that score the tries. But right now, Ireland to play the ball. Dummies, nice, shoots out dummy half, dummies again. Nice, quick meters. And a nice little settle there by Bella Mahoney. A lot easier, white numbers on green shirts, let me tell you. But great to have Great Britain here, actually. We've had a wonderful day. Samoa flew over. A lot of the people, obviously, all Australian-based. So the Australian heritage playing for their other family heritage. But great that the Samoans come over. We've had delegates from Fiji and Japan come here. And International Tag certainly is growing, and a great showcase here across the last 3 days. In fact, 179 teams, 3,000 players. Here you go, Ireland now, putting on almost a clinic, but they've dropped that ball. They've just put that one down. But the referee has called, Cameron Hutchins, he's called a late tag. So he was playing the advantage. Late tag back there, they get the tap. Just on the halfway now. Tries to go through herself, can't get through there. That's Bella Mahoney again. Couple of touches already early. Left side. One off the ruck. Quick settle. Jasmine Graham will play it there. Swings back around and injects. Nice stuff there by Chloe O'Brien. Yeah, earns a penalty as well. I wasn't Chloe So, it was Olivia Pearson. Here they go now to the right. Oh, that one's propelled forward. Misses. Almost gets through. And Brooke Turner, she'll play it there. Oh, they're going to work this short side. Nikita Carter. Bit easier when they're up close. Numbers look a bit easier when they're up close, but these old eyes, is a struggle with some of these jersey numbers of Great Britain, but actually a great design. They feature the Union Jack over the shoulder there. Oh, that's a beautiful kick, and she's had to go back and turn around and work her way back into the play there, the young Ireland player. And interesting, I've got 2 teams in and no number 5s. There's a 5 there for Ireland. And again, I think the girls in the office done a great job in printing these team lists out, but they've got shorter by the day. And I don't know, I think the computer program seems to skip a number every now and again. Well, there's a kick, and that's what they call a falcon. Falcon here on C.ex Stadium. And they've got a replay. No, he says, no, it wasn't played at. So they managed to put one away anyway. They'll just run it down into the sideline there. Very similar kick to what they did earlier. And Natalia Cubby puts that one into the sideline. Great Britain to play it now. The last of our grand finals this afternoon. Fantastic day. The women's 20s. Great Britain and Irish. Does it get any better for an international game of Oztag? Here we go. Nice little wrap around. Beautiful. They're running and digging into the line and hitting that ball with a bit of speed. Dummies left, goes right. Nice. Quick hands. Well diffused. Now they'll come back to the centre. Decides to go. Kick, little chip through. There's a chaser there. And Ireland just managed to get back. Good quick play the ball there. Riley O'Shaughnessy. Well, that's an Ireland name if ever I heard one. Now the big question is, are the Irish teams going to be on the Guinness tonight down at one of the locals? That's what I want to know, because I think I might go and have a Guinness with them. A warm ale with the Great Britain players and a Guinness with the Ireland players. But right now, we're all locked up. 0-0, Ireland trying to make some inroads. They've had all the ball, but haven't really been down this end of the field yet. They're finally in the danger zone. Referee signals 6 again. Mackenzie takes a settle. Back the short side. Tries to make her way through there, but Cubby can't. She goes quick, play the ball. Now they'll go 2, make it 3 wide, 4. Numbers to the left, come back to the right. They've got numbers as well. Darts headed dummy half, can't find a way through there. Zara Doblo. Now they'll come back to this right side. Drifts across, but tags off. So that's the 5th and last here. Ireland, do they go the short grubber? No, tries to inject, goes down low. Tags off. Try saving tag. Desperate stuff, and well taken there by the Great Britain defence. Nice through, beats a missed tag, puts the burners down, heads for the corner, gets round the fullback. The fullback's actually pulled up. And that's an outstanding individual try to Great Britain to open the account here. And a big celebration there, Brooke Turner. Well, I look forward to watching this on the replay. So we'll go to the KO replay. Dummies right, and then boom, little swivel of the hip, and then what about the power down? And Turner says, no, get out of my way, pins the ears back, And she had a smile the size of Luna Park when she went over there. Nice big celebration. And she manages to put Great Britain in front. So it's 1-0. The GB Exiles. And Sarah Williamson from Western Sydney, New South Wales will be loving that one. And you can send your Cheerios to at Big Mouth Jeffro. We'd love to know. I'll try and check in at half time, or if there's a break in play, and see where everyone's watching this last of the international grand finals here today at Coffs Harbour. One off the ruck, dummy, looking for that missed tag, but not this time. Wrapped up there by, there's Chloe O'Brien in the centre. Beg your pardon, number 4, that's Pearson. Shuts down another one, just working from the marker there. And there's a nice little kick, that's low enough. Referee Hutchins happy with that, gives a signal, manages to turn around the Island players here. And some good defence to hammer him down here. That's 2, and they've gone a metre. Ireland with all the work to do. Defence up in their face. Great Britain here, second place, have turned up. They've got their game on. Here they go in the space now. Oh, turns, manages to beat the fullback. See if she can open up at the pace. Oh, the pace of the Great Britain defence was enough to shut that one down. I thought it was try time, and Ireland were going to level up here. Now 15 metres out, 5th and last. Little bit of communication miss up here, but now they got it. Dummies goes herself, and it's a missed tag, and this time they're over. Ireland level up. And we're one apiece. And that was great stuff. We'll have a look at the replay. 21, Hayley Delaforce. And bang, just gets through, and there's just a simple missed tag. And that's usually the difference in you getting the point or not when it's two good teams and they're both attacking the ball. Sometimes just that one missed tag can be the difference. That's a great kick, and it's found touch. So Ireland have turned the tide here, and they will get the ball from a great kick-off. Well, all of a sudden, the tide has turned. It's gone from 1-0 to 1-1, and Ireland on the attack. We've got just under 5 minutes remaining in the first half. The women's 20s grand final. Dummies right, shoots left. Nice. Now they'll come back the other way. Quick play the ball. Great Britain shut that one down. Some good try-line defence here. Oh, a little bit of a mishap in the communication there, but they've managed to get the quick play the ball away anyway. A little bit of a spin. Referee signals that's the last. Ireland, can they crack it again? Well, that's come off a foot. Picked up. Well played it there by the Great Britain team. And that time I think it was Katie O'Mara for Great Britain. Here they go, 2 to the left. And Ella Coombe can't find a way through there. So this time they go 2 to the right. They say, let's get it out of here. And that's almost a 10-10. And unfortunately, it's just pulled up again, but the referee's pulled back. There's been a penalty. Looks like it might be, I'm guessing it was a late tag. I was watching the ball where it finished, but the referee brought it back to where they kicked it. So just wondering if it was an offside Ireland player or a late tag. Either way, Great Britain have got the ball. Here they go. Dig into the line. A little bit of a dummy play. Send someone back against the grain. Now they come the left side. Nice little short side play. They had an unmarked winger there, but she just couldn't get the ball away. And nice skill level here at a dummy half. Like the girls here. Nikita Carter just dummies and goes right. You know, and she jumps out and scoots left. Right. She's always selling a different option. Here she is now, got her hands on the ball, runs around, re-injects, tries to create that overlap. She says, right, let's send it. Let's go to the right. Whoop, that's kick time. And that one's just tapped through. Yeah, I don't know. I think if they could replay that one, it'd be from the 50 and bang, 50-10. Because they're only just, she kicked it pretty much as she stepped over the 50. If they had just had a little think about that and a bit more time to go, step back a metre deeper and bang, let it go. That's from Coach Jeffro, by the way. My coaching days finished in 2018. The last time I coached Oztag, unfortunately, only because of other commitments and my girls growing up. But right now it's all about the women's 20s. Exciting stuff. And there's a nice little tap through. And it's almost going to sit up, and a good chase there by Ireland, but unfortunately it just bounces over. So Great Britain will see themselves get a tap restart here and a 7-tag set. And we're all locked up at 1-1. Just over a minute remaining in the first half. There's another quick settle, looking for quick metres. Ireland, they're getting back in defence. They've got a nice defensive structure, so the coach has done well to train that. I just noticed they all seem to get back to the spot. So obviously they've got some blokes hanging around on the sideline there that have got some footy skill and passing that on to this Ireland team. So that was well diffused with the feet, so that makes it a bit easier. Oh, then she slipped, but the tag was off, luckily. Yeah, so Sienna McMahon manages to salvage that one. Quick play the ball. Heads back out to the wing. Nice. Jumps out of dummy half. We spoke about that earlier. Great Britain doing that. And looks like they're doing it too here with Ireland. So something that's crept in the rugby league over the last few years. And it's a nice play. Ireland down the right side. Now they'll come back to the centre. They're going to use some numbers here. No, they'll come back the short side. So that's the fifth and last. Where's the numbers? The kicker goes in there. There's a little gap. There's two people on the ground. Great Britain got two out of the defensive line. But she digs in and the tag gets taken off and someone's hurt there for Great Britain. And that was the issue, is there was a little bit of a tangle up. It's the number 8, Nikita Carter. And she's in a little bit of pain there. So that's the halftime siren, which will take us to the swap over. And she's been carried off. And that's an interesting... He's just taken her to the sideline. And she's managed to hop off. So she knows how important it was just to get to the sideline, let the game continue, and credit to her. So we're all locked up. 1-1, one apiece. Ireland, Great Britain. It's the women's 20s grand final, and great to have your company wherever you might be watching. And as I said, you can send me a message on the Instagram, last one of the day at Big Mouth Jeffro. I'll try and get to them and pass them on. And there's a great kickoff. Ireland really getting themselves back into the game now. And they'll tap it there. Fresh set, straight off the back of half-time. A good kick-off. Simple as that. Sometimes a kicking game can turn games around. Great Britain really going to have to work their try-line defence now. They step, come back to the left. They got numbers there, goes down low, but that's a great try-saving tag there by Great Britain. They had numbers to the left, but they went down low, looking for that missed tag, but these girls are well drilled. Steps off the left, goes right. Oh, and unfortunately that one's gone to ground. Great Britain now. 15 in front of their try line. Open the game with points. Ireland responded. And interesting, the Ireland and the British has always been a great rivalry over the years across many codes, many sporting codes. So that's the fifth and last, signalled by referee Hutchins, and he puts his hand up as one of the girls puts plenty of boot into that. And then Sienna McMahon grabs it and retires and says, let's bring it back in here for a quick tap restart. And they'll play the ball there. And Ireland. Still plenty of time for both teams here. I couldn't tell you who I think's going to win. It's a very close game. And interesting that they both finished first and second, and there's a kick that's gone a little bit too high that time. And nice little bit of sportsmanship, I think they call it, there, even though it was a lady. But that was nice there, a little tap on the shoulder from the Great Britain players, if to say it's okay. That sometimes happens. So that was a lovely bit of stuff up here. And look, in all fairness, a lot of the girls know each other from playing rep Oztag over many years anyway. Here they go now, Great Britain. Into space, missed tag and just gets it there. Absolute try saver there from Bella Mahoney. Back to the middle. Dummies. Oh, looks for a nice little offload there. She's been involved in everything, Nikita Carter. She got that injury early and they managed to get an offload, but the tag's off. Yeah, Carter's impressed me for Great Britain. Oh, it goes through. But the tag's off. But smart play to play right through, because if you stop because you feel your tag rip and it stays on, that can be the difference sometimes. Fifth and last now, Great Britain hammering the line. Defence has been strong. That one's gone to ground. It comes off the feet. Says, well, let me just tap it back your way. There's a foot plated it from Ireland. They've managed to diffuse it either way. So now they'll get some fresh legs on as some of their subs work their way to the sub box. And the 67, Covey will go down there. She'll quick play the ball. There's another settle, this time through O'Shaughnessy. O'Shaughnessy. That's as Irish as they come. All right, nice little tap through. Backs herself. Good chase as well. Plenty of defenders up there. Lots of nice green jerseys. And O'Shaughnessy gets up there and shuts that one down. Now they'll play the ball, Great Britain. They're on the back foot. Players are still trying to get back. Some fresh legs. Dummies. Go straight. And all of a sudden, Great Britain are over the halfway again, but they've been able to break this defensive line. There's a nice little kick through. And the referee says that was tag off before the kick. So a nice tag there from Pearson, who's been involved in everything for the Irish. Plenty of time to kick that one. You could see she looked up, lined it up and said, well, this is where I'm sending it. And Brooke Turner, the earlier try scorer, she sends it down there. Says, well, you can work hard from down there. They think they're going to try and force an error. The Women's 20s Grand Final, if you've just joined us, it's the second half, the last of our Grand Finals this afternoon. And it's been a great display of international Oztag. Fantastic days. Geez, there's been some great skill level. Yeah, it doesn't matter about the mud, the water, the wet, nothing. The skill level's been outstanding across all divisions and all age groups. So they managed to put that one through, and Great Britain, well, they're back waiting for that, and they'll play it there about 10 shy of the halfway. Quick little settle to the winger, and that wasn't a bad move, actually, and just get some quick meters there. Ireland defensive side has reset, and now Great Britain come this western touchline. No, decides to take it back inside, looks for numbers, backs it up, and the winger out there unmarked. So when you play a winger back, that's the risk you take, is you lose someone out of the defensive line. So you've got to learn to play to that. So there's a nice little kick that's turning around, and Pearson, she just manages to tap it and runs away, but gets another hand on it. Now she'll play the ball there. Ireland looking for a runner. No one there to call it. So she goes, here, you have it. No, you have it. So she'll have a quick settle herself there. Mackenzie Hancock, she'll play the ball there. That time it's Mahoney. Mahoney will play it. This time they'll go to the right. Now they come back to the centre. Says, let's just get it out of here. And that's a good kick. It's turned them right around. And she's sprinting. Bella Mahoney's trying to chase her own kick, and she's absolutely turned the Great Britain players around here. And now they've got all the work to do. But as you can see, there's not many in a big hurry to get back there. And the Ireland players are all up in their face. So whether the body language or the energy or the fitness is paying its toll at the back end of the last game of the day. So 179 teams, 30 countries, and just under 3,000 players have been playing many, many games across the weekend in some torrential conditions. And she says no. The referee says no, that was a knock back. And there's a few in the crowd there probably disagree with that. I'm guessing they're going for Great Britain. But they're disagreeing with referee Hutchins. So Ireland, they'll take it out there. 6 minutes remaining. 6 and a bit. Quick play the ball. I like. It's the simple stuff. Oh, ref, get out of the way. What about that? They've kicked it into the ref and he's blown a penalty because there was a player in front of him. Well, he's still got to ref the game. He can't do it, but if they've kicked it into him. And that kick there. She's done some beauties. Little Natalia Cubby, who's sort of been their half roll there for Ireland and doing all their kicks. So there's a pass gone a little bit off target. And they managed to get hands on. Nice. Runs into the line. 10 shy of the halfway now. This is Ireland. Cubby puts it through. There's no one at home. And if it could just boomerang a little bit more, it's just gone a little bit too deep. So I think she's going to 50-10 again, but either way, it's just gone deep. So they get a 7-tag set restart. We're all locked up, 1-1. If the finish is like that, it's going to go to Ireland. Great Britain need to score to win this game. Oh, and the try scorer has passed it to an Irish player. And Pearson has had a smile from ear to ear when she caught that. I don't know, did she call that? It happens, I've seen it happen. It happens to the best of us, and you feel for the girls that throw that pass, looking for that extra runner, and it goes to the opposition team. So Ireland on the attack now. Cubby can't get through there. Here they go out. Left edge. Dummies. Drifts across. Can't find a way through there. Delaforce. She'll play it there. That's the fifth and last. Mahoney loves chipping it through and follows her own kick again. Pulls it down. Look at her yelling at her team. Come on, let's get up. Let's get in their face. Trying to motivate them. I think she knows 1-1 doesn't win the game. 4.5 minutes out. So no one's bundied off just yet. In the women's 20s grand final. So Great Britain will play it. They just can't seem to make any inroads at the moment. And just as I say that, nice, beautiful. Ball was away. And Ireland at 6s and 7s. They keep the ball alive, Great Britain. They'll come back to the other side. This is beautiful ball movement. Love the catch and pass. It is hitting the ball with pace. This is great stuff. So they get 6 again for a late tag. Now they'll come back left side. A beautiful ball to the winger, inside ball, collects it. Wow. And the touchy is called forward pass. Oh, well, maybe we have a look on the replay. Have a look at the replay. You be the judge at home. Love to know. At Big Mouth Jeffro, what do you think? Is the pass forward there? Wow. So, there's a handover. Ireland now. So, yeah, wow, interesting. If Great Britain score that, they go to the lead. So don't worry about the scoreboard. That tries, it's 1-1. It's 1-1, and we've got just on 2.5 minutes remaining. And Ireland, well, they win it if it stays at 1-1. So Great Britain, they've got to get the ball. They might get one more set unless Ireland get a repeat here. And we've just got under 2.5 minutes remaining here. Nice little chip through. Hard to score from all the way back there. So Pearson goes in and tries to defend quickly, and they decide to shift the ball here. Oh, and there's a forward pass from Great Britain. And the rain's just unloading. It's all going a bit pear-shaped here for the poor Great Britain Lions out here. Well, the Great Britain Exiles, as they love to call them. But when there's time, there's still opportunity. Minute 40 remaining. So they might even get a set here, depending on how Ireland finish up with this. If they kick it too deep, they get a 7-tackle set. And that's about how long it takes, 60 seconds. And they might just get enough. They've just got to hold Ireland out here if they want a chance. Cubby kicks through, tags are still on. Now the tags are off. That's a fifth and last. Last play, goes down to the right, goes down low, tags off. They've got to go quick, play the ball. Minute 10 remaining. Minute 10 remaining, Women's 20s Grand Final. Great Britain must score to win. They must score to win, because if it's a tie, it goes to Ireland. They finished just on top. Oh, beautiful, almost gets through and the tag falls off, just enough, clips it. Let's kick it out of here. Maybe she doesn't know how long to go. So that's not a 50-10, that's Ireland ball. And with 45 seconds remaining, I would dare say Ireland will wind this one down. And, geez, there's no clock out there on the field for the players to be able to watch that. And, look, the early kick might have been on, but someone needed to get a message that was one set and they had to run it down there and have a crack. Easy to say from the broadcast box, having a screen with a timer on it. So Ireland now, they go to this right side. We're all locked up at 1-1. Great Britain scored first. Ireland were top of the table. So if it goes to a tie, unfortunately, it's not going to be the winning one for Great Britain. Little netballer over the top. Tags off there. Great Britain fighting to the death. Ireland get a repeat set. They just seem to be winding the clock down here. Looks like there's a little bit more left on it. Ireland will play it there. Centre field. At 1-1. Oh, a little chip through. She says no. Simultaneous. Gets a penalty for a late tag. Yeah, tough call. Tough call. But some of those 50-50s, but I tell you what, build resilience for the Great Britain girls. They'll be back bigger and stronger. Don't worry about that after this one. Just refine a couple of things. Ireland still on the attack. The siren hasn't gone yet. I know our clock's... There it goes. A bit different on the screen. The siren sounded. The Ireland girls have sprinted onto the field to celebrate. And the Women's 20s Grand Final has gone to the Irish Exiles. Congratulations. And taking it out 1-1. Only because they finished higher on the table, and so deflating for Great Britain. And some nice camaraderie there. The Great Britain and Ireland coaches having a little embrace on the sideline. All the girls go over and have a little handshake. So let's have a look at the match highlights. That was a nice individual try, just backed herself. Look at the pace and the power all the way. Brooke Turner. Loved it. Well, you can celebrate that, Brooke. I want that up on the big screen down at the Hoey tonight. Yeah, let everyone know that was you. And there's another nice try, that time from Ireland. Hayley Delaforce. And that locked it all up at 1-1. And they are the highlights. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in on the KO live stream. It's been great to have you accompanied. All the players, all the officials, all the refs, thanks very much, and the production team. And if you've been drinking, please don't drive. Have a safe trip home, everyone. And we'll see you next event. Thanks for coming.